Okay, welcome back to Movie Heads, guys. So we're going to do something a little bit different. We know we are movie heads, but we also like a lot of different series on TV. And right now, it is Power season 5.
We promised we would do Power, so Power.
We did. Now,
season 5. Yes. So if you haven't seen any Power, don't watch this. Exactly.
We won't be catching you up. We're going to be talking about season 5. Because we would be talking for a year if we needed to catch you up.
Yep.
So, season 5, it started 2 Sundays ago.
Yep.
We are already two episodes, not necessarily behind, because we've watched them, but just
didn't
trying
do
to
the other show.
Catch up. So you pretty much know if you're here to watch. So basically, this season starts right after the Raina being killed.
Yeah.
And so enters season 5 of Power. So I'm gonna talk about my favorite character, who is Tommy. Tommy is just something so edgy about him.
What is Tommy going through this season?
Tommy is really messing up a lot of stuff, like, to be perfectly honest with you. He pretty much done lost all control to Dre. Dre was able to, because he lost his focus, and he was starting back to do drugs and all those type of stuff, and he was kind of all over the place when Ghost was in jail last season. Then Dre basically saw his weaknesses and slid in and basically took his whole team,
took over the Jimenez, his team and Jimenez, wrapped around his finger. That's what Jay has now. So Tommy is in a point where he's just trying to pull things together. Good thing that Tommy has on his back, his daddy happened to be Teresi, who's locked up, but he got mob ties.
Exactly. You know but his off kilter way about him of just hiring folks and doing stuff already done got him on the bad side of them to a certain extent.
Right.
If you think about episode 2 and those 2 guys being killed, and he didn't talk to his dad before, and he had good intentions, but they always turn out bad. You know, and so he's going in making promises to people that he really don't know that he have opportunity to keep. But it's also putting everybody around him in a situation as well. So that's pretty much Tommy. Then you got Dre, who just think he's like that dude right now,
boss.
Right, and it really just bothers me because to me, I feel like he's just so touchable, but they're just like,
you're gonna do what I tell you to do. I can't make my nose as wide as his, but he just like you said, he weak to me. But he did the right things. So his weakness won't show. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But I actually don't think that he's doing the right thing, because he got crazy people that's on his team and people that he's used. I just feel like every time that you feel like you can go to somebody and that's gonna be that person always has the potential to turn on you and make things.
I think that's one of the biggest themes of this movie too. Watch the people that you have around.
Exactly, because if you think about it, Dre was around them.
That movie.
Yeah, Dre was around them, and then he
brought Dre in.
Exactly, but this little shady dude, I can't remember his name right now. The one that was in episode 2, the one he chomped off. He already seemed like that type of guy.
And Dre is not seeing the sketchiness.
I guess he's too close.
Dre didn't seem as sketchy as this dude seems. You know what I'm saying? So dude went and knocked off, I can't even remember, so much stuff going on. He went and killed somebody for Dre.
He went and killed.
They were supposed to wait for the hitman to do it.
Exactly, so that they were trying to get in to the guys that were the tattoo on the neck. I forget I
keep forgetting them too, but they didn't want it to come. They didn't want the hit to come back to them. This fool heard them talking about it, saw the dude out in the street, and just thought
he was gonna get some extra cool points about it. So he decided, I'm just gonna go ahead and knock him off, and I'm gonna come back and brag about it. But it was the wrong move, and now they got to clean that up.
So Dre is just messing up.
Yeah, he messing up, but I feel like his shoes are too big. I mean, he trying to step in shoes that he's just not really prepared for.
And speaking of Dre, that leads me to Tyreek, because Dre was supposed to actually get knocked off by hitmen that Tommy and Ghost sent.
Exactly.
They sent 2 sets, 2 black guys, just in case that didn't work. Tommy sent the other 2 guys.
Yeah, he did.
You know, he hired them. They ended up getting killed. Dre saw it coming. You know why Dre saw it coming? Because during his sister's funeral, doing his eulogy at the funeral, Tyreek, bitch ass, we're gonna go ahead and say it, ran into the bathroom and called Dre, or texted Dre and warned him, saying, run, they coming.
So just from that standpoint, because I know, like we've discussed before, we have an 18-year-old. Sometimes Jarian makes decisions that we don't necessarily get. But what is it that he's feeling that he feels like he got to protect?
That's what I don't get.
At the end of the day,
what's your loyalty
Dre put you in. That's what I'm saying. He got a special loyalty. Right. He put you in harm's way. He kind of sort of the reason that your sister got killed. Like, everything that's negative that has happened in your life from being with
that was good was tell him who killed her, but you put a gun to him for him.
But he did that only so that he can get knocked off too, because he was hoping that he was going to get killed, and he was shocked when he found out he wasn't. So my thing is and then they've basically told you, dude, this guy don't have the best intentions. He's coming for your dad, but yet and still you feel the need to help him. I don't get that.
I think
part.
The writers just trying to get on our nerves. They don't.
It gotta be.
If they want us to hate Tyreek, mission accomplished.
Right.
For real, because Tyreek, do you want when he did that? I was like, why are you wanting him?
Exactly.
Get him out of here.
Exactly.
He need to be gone, but the story wouldn't be able to keep going.
It would. It would actually, because it's like 18 different storylines.
A bunch of storylines, and I doubt. We forgive us or we apologize. I doubt we're gonna be able to get into.
We're just trying to get on track so that we can do episode 3 tomorrow. Yeah. So
who else?
You got Tasha. Tasha, my heart is just going out to her because I just feel like she has lost everything from season 1 to current. You don't lost your idea of a happy family. You've lost a child. You've lost pretty much friendships because with Keisha, you know what I mean. You could tell that Keisha like I want to help you, but I don't necessarily trust you anything. Right.
Especially after she found out they were using her salon for
exactly like you weren't being whatever. So her need to be in control and to be a down chick for her husband or her family is really just causing her to be on this island by herself.
She has completely lost control. That's why she is going to people like Angela.
Right, because I'm sorry, but we're not finna have this conversation. We not. I don't have nothing to say to you. But I mean, like it's no. But I understand her reason for
your kid locked up or having this murder come of the police officer come back.
I get it. In their world, this makes sense. Right. But at the same time, I mean, I just feel like she just basically selling her soul to everywhere. Yeah. And then she has a love interest that, to me, I just feel like it's too close for comfort. I'm not really buying the idea. I feel like she's just vulnerable. The lawyer, he a lawyer. He doing his job, but he's just such a hater to me. Yeah. Oh my God, he just anything about him I just don't like. Even when he did the last thing with
the court scene,
it was just like
he hit it on Proctor. You know
like I'm just like, and I really love Proctor. I want him to win.
Proctor's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, exactly. But okay, so that's them, and then who are we missing? Angela.
Yeah. Angela Valdez.
That one.
Angela is basically she's always stuck between trying to go by the book, but trying to get herself out of trouble at the same time because she's just too deep in the situation with Ghost and his family. She loves the kids. She feels bad because Raina died, so she want to help in that aspect. At the same time, her and Tasha ain't friends or nothing like that, but they need each other at this point because Angela has to get rid of some of that evidence that ties everybody, not just Tasha and Ghost, but also ties Angela back to this murder and back to this whole situation. Exactly. So, but at the same time, Angela she's Angela Valdez. Like she was a good detective and stuff like that, but I just can't see myself just feeling no super remorse for Angela. I mean, a lot of people, like dudes especially, they love Angela for some reason, but I guess because they have their love mind. Like, I have a secret little Latina mistress. Let me go and do it. I don't know. I'm not saying. You looking at me like you're looking like that's not the move. I'm not feeling it.
No, I just feel like I just don't respect her as a woman character. Period. You know, I can respect her hopefully in what she does because at the end of the day she always gets the resolve. But I also feel like she
got a lot of haters now too, and I think that's why they're trying to. A lot of the time in this show, they're trying to make us kind of feel that little remorse for her because people coming for her now too.
Right.
And at first, Angela was just seeming like, oh, I'm just messing with Ghost, and that's all it was about her. Now the dimensions have changed, but she does some dirty stuff too. She does. She gets Sandoval knocked off and stuff like that. They never kind of go back to the fact that she ain't squeaky clean. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that everybody knows that, but she just continues to win some kind of way. Yeah. And I just hope, like, lately Ghost has been trying to reach back out. I really don't want to see that. I hope that they don't write back, because I ain't gonna lie, those first couple of seasons I was so sick of seeing them have sex and being like, it was just like, oh hey, fast forward. Like, it really got on my nerves.
Speaking of Ghost, let's get into Ghost.
Yes.
Main character,
he is just
James St. Patrick cannot win.
Right. I just
everything he do turns to crap, man.
He's lost control too. That's pretty much what it is. He has no control. Like, he started out wanting to free himself and become this great businessman, and he just started making decision after decision after decision, or surrounding himself with people who continuously make
that's
decisions.
It, because I can't. This Lorenz Tate character, I can't. He's still pretty fresh and new, but the politician's already sketchy, and he just
sketchy.
He keep trying to exploit the fact that his daughter died. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
for
really,
publicity. You know
I hate that, because I feel like, give these people room to. They had the funeral at a place that they didn't even go to church in.
A bunch of people they didn't even know.
Right, a whole bunch of people they didn't even know. They in front of the limelight, all because of this guy. Like, and I just feel like. I don't know, like, to me, I feel like they gangster don't pop in at the right time. Man, go to knock him off. You can do this.
That's what I'm saying.
You're all black. Get rid of him. We ain't got to go
Does Ghost really need this politician girl like that?
Not. Like, I feel like for what
he's you know, this show makes you get gangster. We see him talking about Merkham. Just get rid of him. Knock him off.
I'm sick of him. Like, I'm just like, okay, why are we even going there? Because you keep doing wrong stuff. Just imagine.
A little smile on his face, too.
Right. Just imagine us trying to mourn somebody and you doing all of this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you can feel Tasha's frustration with that, John.
Exactly. But with Ghost, going back to him, in my interpretation of his character right now, like, he's definitely falling apart. He's lost his daughter. You can't really...
His son murked the person that killed his daughter, so that's another thing.
And then as parents, you really know that this is your son's fault, that your daughter is dead, but you still got to be a parent.
Well, Ghost told his ass.
I mean, he did, but I'm just saying, you still got to be a parent, so you still got to love them. You still got to do all of the things that you are, because that's your responsibility. But how do you also not almost slick not like them? You know what I'm saying? Because if it had been somebody in the street that got
trust me,
you've been pissed. So you kind of still feel like it's just an emotional roller coaster, tug of war with their hearts. And so now
one of your kids is dead because of the other kid, and it's just like, I still got this kid, and I gotta. They never show the baby, like.
Right, I know, because I'd be forgetting about her. She really shouldn't be there either, but.
Right, they don't get rid of her like the girl on Family Matters.
Right, just never talk about her again. But he is starting back to drink.
Just like Tommy starting back to get powder.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Also letting things into his circle that he knows he shouldn't, Cannon, because... And you don't try to burn me up. You sent me to jail. You did this. We are not finna hang around each other. Then you done destroyed my son.
It is so hard for me to watch him and Kanan sit there and be homeboy. I'm thinking that the writers just want 50 Cent to be
in the show.
Yeah, just be in the mix. Because I was gonna say, he's in it regardless. Right. But I was gonna say, well, maybe he's a good guy. But sometimes you can't get past. I mean, they was about to kill each other at first.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's the reason that Tyreek is in this bullshit too. And they said, I'm sorry. But you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Right. And another thing is, you find out that Kanan is shady still.
He's still shady, but Ghost know that.
You think Ghost know it?
Yeah, because he said, "Why would we trust you?" I mean, he keep questioning.
And also,
his decisions over and over again.
Didn't Tasha say we got to get rid of Kanan? And did Ghost agree, or did he say we can't do that? Right? It was something.
I feel like that's coming in the extra episode.
Yeah, we only watch this stuff once too. We only watch these episodes once. So
they, in my opinion, I just feel like. You know when something is wrong. Like, we can even say, like, as you're going towards something, you're like, I shouldn't really be doing this. This is not really a good thing. But it's almost like he feels like, it's kind of one of those situations where I'm going to bring my enemy closer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right now. But he's still messing over you. And I feel like these decisions is something going to be...
Who you think is using who more? You think Ghost is using Kanan more, or you think Kanan's using Ghost more?
I feel like it's equal. Here's the reason. I feel like Ghost feel like if you close to me, then I can keep my eye on you and make sure you're not being shady. Right. But Kanan is just Kanan. How you say Kanan? He's a snake in the grass, and he has intentions of everything. Like, case in point being the last episode, he already done planned to basically push Tommy out the way. You know what I'm saying? The whole episode with the Connect confronting them was perfect. He couldn't have planned that no type of way. Right. But it ended up working out in his favor.
When he saw that and the Connect put him in too, you in this too.
Yeah.
Kanan, that was right up Kanan alley.
It was right up because the whole time he's just a little.
I'm finna get in with he a small time kind of hustler compared to what Ghost them the stuff they own. Exactly. So he look at it like, I'm getting in with the big dogs. You know, this is what I want in the first place. Instead of trying to fight Ghost and take it away from him, let me get in with Ghost. Yeah. And then I can just take the thing from you. But matter of fact, it just be me and Ghost. We ain't gonna worry about time to get time on out
exactly. So it's just a whole bunch of the
And I don't think I'm surprised Tommy trusts Kanan.
Did we talk about Dre? I don't think that Tommy does. I just think that Tommy is the most distracted as he's ever been in this. He all over the place. He just like, damn.
To let Dre do all that up on him.
To let him do all of that and not kill him. Right. To be so careless in your decisions. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, when he was with his daddy, them people, and they was walking him in, and he told them about the heartless kids, and he was like, it's 2 of them over there, and then he told him, don't bother them. And you went right out the other door, and
out there and hired them.
And hired them. You know what I'm saying? So I just
then I'm getting them knocked off and have to explain to Dom Dada boss, bruh, I messed up. What I need to do? Oh, you gonna pay for it? And then the old guy who his dad close friend or whatever, who look out for him all the time, vouch for him, he knocked the hell out of Tommy and was like, bruh,
I'm not lying for you.
Don't ever put me in this situation again.
That's gonna still blow up on him, and it's gonna blow up on both of them. And I think that he already, number one, he's in a good position because Teresi, he's happy to be your dad.
Right.
And obviously he is. I don't even know what word to use to describe him, but you sitting in jail over somebody else and ain't never snitched, so you know he a serious gangster.
Loyal,
he willing to do anything to you. I'll be picking his brain, doing all the types of stuff. To me, I just feel like he's like, oh, I'm gonna jump from here to jump from there. So I feel like his demise is gonna come, not death, but his downfall is basically going to come because he is not focused on the right stuff.
Exactly. You know, and that's what I want to get into now. Let's get some predictions for what's going to happen in the next episode. What you think?
I don't know, because I won't even lie.
Do you think this season is going to end with the death of Dre, or do you think Dre is going? And speaking of Dre, real quick, what was up with this dude wanting people to see him have sex?
That was the weirdest thing ever. And why you wanted him to have sex with somebody you having sex with?
Yeah, that whole thing was just like, some people just, man.
I mean, some people have different fetishes and they get off on different stuff, but it was just I just want to mention that little weirdness before we get over it. As far as predictions, I feel like the way power seems to go sometimes, seems like everything get worse before it get better. Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna find out Kanan is most sketchy, and I feel like eventually Tommy or either Ghost gonna find out what Kanan is doing, but I think that's gonna happen way later on.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? I think Drake gonna end up dead. I do not. Just because of the fact that he keeps trying to use the Jimenez, like, I got their backing, but to me they don't just seem like.
They seem incompetent too a little bit. Yeah, they are nowhere near as strong a villain as Locos was.
Yeah, they not at all, and I just don't feel like. To me, I'm just like, okay, you got their backing, but at the same time, they also don't know you on this bullshit. I mean, excuse my language. They also don't know that you on this thing that you trying to do, because the way that you came in, you seemed like you came in like real cool, but you actually came in with a whole bunch of baggage. So I don't know that they necessarily know that, you know, we got to get him guns, and we thought we was finna move some weight with him. Like, I mean, be his guns or whatever. They thought they was finna get to some money with him. That's what they were really in it for. I mean, of course, when you're in that lifestyle, you have to be ready to kill and do all those different things. But they don't know he bringing all that drama with him. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know Dre bringing the drama?
Yeah, I don't think they do. So my thing is I still feel like he can be touched. I feel like
we got a lot of bosses. That's
you got way too many.
The Jimenez. Then we got who's the bosses that's over like Ghost in them right now? I can't remember who they are.
I can't remember their name. No,
that's the old one. But anyway, we got them, and then we got the Italian mob bosses, Terence's people. So it's just so many bosses, and Ghost them was the boss at the first few seasons. They was the big guys in town. They had their connects, but it seemed like all these connects just always have like this puppets on the string.
And I mean, that's gonna be in any.
That's gonna be in any situation.
Unless you are that dude, and then even that dude got somebody that you know what I'm saying. So
everybody got somebody to answer.
Yeah, exactly. So
to sum it all up, it's everybody gonna end up answering for their sins, for the stuff that their transgressions. They gonna end up answering for what they did for the people that they wronged.
Right.
I just hope it's Dre. I can't stand Dre, and I'm like, Raina, the little girl who played Raina, she wasn't the best little actor. But I feel like if Tariq, they had to do it like that, because you would have felt if Tariq died, you'd have been like, yeah, I mean, he kind of had that.
Yeah, they did it the way that they did it in the way that real life happens. I mean, unfortunately,
the innocent ones always get caught across.
That's what I mean. That's why you have to be really, really conscious of everything that you're doing and the moves that you make, because it very rarely just impacts you.
Everything you do, especially impacts not just people around you, but it impacts your family. That's power. The power is about impacting stuff happening to your family. To me, and it's for trying to have power. It's for something to be called power. It seems like nobody in this show has power, man.
None.
Nobody. Every time you think somebody on top of their game, somebody undercuts them some kind of way.
Exactly.
And one more thing before we leave. What's gonna happen with the Spanish chick that heard Ghost's voice and then they investigated?
I don't know, because I feel like they
she was blindfolded, so I can't think.
I feel like they almost trying to not make that a storyline. They want to address it, but not make it a storyline. Because I really just feel like
I can't even see them having a case just from her hearing the voice.
But they got some good detectives, because if you think about it, those guys put together that whole story and led them right just based off of what she said. They led them back to the warehouse. They led them back to everything that happened. So if they want to pursue it, they will. But at the same time, time, I don't know if he's strong. Like, because Han from Fast and the Furious, he just doesn't feel like it'll stand up in court.
I can't never remember his name. He done take them too. He's pretty good detective.
Exactly. We're gonna remember it.
Shout out to Proctor though. That's all I got.
Exactly.
But anyway. Y'all can comment below and tell us anything, any of the points, because there's no way. It's so much going on the show. There's no way that we can be able to catch up.
But then on top of that, we're trying to catch you up on 2 episodes. So we know we kind of all over the place. But come next episode, we'll have a little bit more, structure in the way that
we're going to do it right after we watch it, too.
Exactly.
We ain't watched these episodes. We like a week away from the last time we even watched it. So
right, exactly. We just wanted to bring it while it was here so we could not just start on episode 3.
Exactly.
So, nonetheless, thank you so much for watching. I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot of feedback about how much we've rumbled and talked. But again,
we went all over the place. We sorry about that.
Just trying to regurgitate all of it. And
also, comment below. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Also, comment below and tell us if y'all like the idea of doing an after show. Because if you do, I don't want to say we're gonna bring nothing else in, but in the future, we might do other after shows.
Yeah, main shows that we like to watch. Like we don't have time to just do a whole bunch of random ones. But you know,
it's hard to even watch some of these shows sometimes with our busy schedules. But we trying, right?
We are.
That's why we did everything one day. We got 3 videos with the same outfit on. Anyway, we appreciate y'all for watching our after show for Power. They are gonna be long like this all the time because it's just so much going on. Yeah. And plus, we want to have a conversation with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. So, give us some feedback, and we'll definitely take into consideration. More importantly, talk to us about your thoughts and your feelings about the after show. We might actually even go live sometimes on our.
I think that'd be a great idea.
Movie Head IG, you know, so come.
We might go live on. I got to figure out the live on the YouTube. I think that'd be a good idea too, so we can have a conversation with y'all. If it's not plot points that we're talking about or characters we're talking about that y'all want us to focus on, y'all can say it in the feed, and we'll answer the questions like that.
Exactly. Now, warning: some of these lives might include our daughter because we have a nanny, but she ain't always available.
But you know what though? I think that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to because we can't keep on making excuses about it. So, anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of your Saturday or Sunday or whenever
we put this up.
And
we look forward to looking at the next episode of Power and doing a reaction right after.
Yes, exactly.
Thanks for watching.
See you later.
Gone.